Mailman, mailman's putting stuff. Looks like just more crap. Like here's all your junk mail. Oh, here's some more junk mail, specifically for you. Well, I'm sitting here. I might as well charge this, right? Right, right, right. My phone too. Fuck it, everything gets charged today. In case a hurricane hits us. In case the earthquake comes down from New Jersey. I hope people actually see that I'm on. Sometimes I worry. Sometimes I worry that it's not connected. It says offline, which it doesn't always say that, and it always makes me wonder. Obviously, if I'm offline right now, it says 0 viewers. So usually I get one. Like usually get a lurker right away. So I don't know what's going on. This might be a short one if nobody pops in, or there's a problem. There's Mr. Frank. I was very worried that nobody was on. Very, very, I mean, so worried. It's like, where the F is everybody? Effers. Effing people. I said effing people. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying. Everybody in there. Did you feel it? Did you feel the earth shake? Was your boss like, everybody go home? Quick, everybody leave. Save yourselves. The car didn't rattle. You didn't fall into a ditch. Were you on your way to Wawa? Crazy. Just crazy. Shit, what's her friend's name? Why didn't I write this down? Lindsay. Why did I not write that down? I wrote it down now. Can't believe you missed it. You better lie and tell everybody that you were there. That you were at the epicenter. I'm gonna have to watch this guy. It's the lawn guy, but he does a shitty job, and he hardly ever does the back of the house. So at some point, if I see him walking that way, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it because we got a lot of weeds in the yard. We're paying this guy a lot of money to spray, and the lawn got cut yesterday. Ooh, excuse me. Amanda Ward says, hey. Hey, back. So this guy is spraying, and now I got my windows open, and now it smells in the house. Mr. Frank says, I started reading Lutsky's three Smile Mike, and I had to see if you got a courting credit because there's so much food talk in it. Right? I think you need to threaten legal action, to be honest. That could be what I do. Because, yeah, there is a lot of, there's way too much food talk in that. I wonder if my coffee now is going to have spray in it. I should probably, I'm going to put something on, I'm going to put something over it. Amanda, did your daughter get off half a day today because of the earthquake in New Jersey? Seems like something that is that they would do here. Oh, there was an earthquake in New Jersey. Everybody go home. No, that seems about right. Yeah, surprisingly enough. I went down a rabbit hole last night of the conspiracy theories for what the eclipse really is. And I was like, why am I reading this? These people are so dumb, and they're not even. It's like not even like they're joking. I can see if you're joking, but you're not even joking. Like you legitimately think that this is the way it works. Yeah, let me go make sure this guy's spraying in the back. Yeah, I guess he is. Let me close this window though, since I can smell that coming in. And maybe all of the breach in the dome and how it's all just it's all CGI. It's for the government to we all look at the sky so they can steal from us and pass all these communist laws. And I'm like, what the hell are you all talking about? You people are nuts. Obviously, it's aliens. Come on. I got to get all set for my book signing tomorrow. Kind of looking forward to it. Not sure how many books I'm going to actually sell, but I'm going to give it a shot, right? Give it a shot. We never really went to the moon. Exactly. Most of those moon fake theories are we didn't go then. We just wanted to say we did to beat the Russians. But we've gone since a couple times, but not as many times as we say we have. We're also not on Mars. We don't have anything on Mars. It's a studio setup as well. So because there's civilizations on Mars that we've been in contact with for many years, and if we went to Mars, it might start a war between our planets. Just like dumb things. We definitely be wiped out. Yeah, the friggin' Martians. I mean, I've seen enough movies. I know Martians would just basically the Martians have said to our government, "Stay where you are. Do not come to our planet. Do not hang out in our cities, or we will destroy your planet." So, I get it. Just saying the facts, Mr. Shotter. Positive Friday. The Mars Needs Women storyline is very popular in science fiction. Oh, is it? Yeah, I imagine that. I imagine that makes sense. What about Earth? Earth could use some women too. Tom Duffy in the house, everyone. Thomas the Tom Duffy. Amanda says, I realized my book wasn't feel right and had to backtrack a little. I hate scrapping stuff, but the reread of the last couple chapters feels better now. Well, that's good. Hopefully you can save some of it, cannibalize it for a future book. There's Peter Marsh. You're all just sitting around going, where the F is Peter Marsh? This is bullshit. This guy didn't show up today. I've been better. I'm having a good week. Getting my walking in. I'm only eating one meal a day. I still have this stomach thing. I'm still like crapping like 5, 6, 90 times a day. I'm losing weight though. I'm definitely losing weight. I'm pooping it all out. But I feel off, and I don't like that. I'm sorry, I've been super busy at work. There's your excuse. Wow. That don't hold any water around here, buddy. So, but anyway, I am getting ready. I got my book signing tomorrow. Got to figure out what I'm taking, how many I'm taking. I'm not going to take a lot of books. I'm going to take like a crate total with me to just carry in. I'm not going to go nutty. We're all like, that damn Peter Marsh is right, Tom. It's Palm Coast. Yes, the library on Palm Coast Parkway from 10 to 2. So this is the weird part. It's 10 to 2, which means I gotta be there. I gotta leave. They want you there at 9. I'll get there when I get there. I'll leave here at like 8 o'clock. Stop and get a cup of coffee. I'll be there. And then, so I'll be there after 9. It'll take me all of 5 minutes to set up. But then at 10 o'clock, when it officially opens, when the library opens, and people are coming in, there is a fiction panel, which I would imagine Victoria Nations will also be on, since she's going to be there. I didn't even see her name on the list, but I guess she is. For a 45-minute panel, and they've already given us all the questions, which I hate that. And they're all just dumb, basic questions. And I'm like, so like 15, there's like 30 authors going to be here. So I'm like, a dozen people are going to have to answer the same stupid questions. This isn't going to go far. Cups hold water, 5 of each, 6 of death and cenote. That's been out of print for so long. I still have a copy, though. I could bring my copy. Only bring one set of Chakra books. That's the only way they sell. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I haven't had Chakra in a long time. If you ever need any more, Frank, for, what do you call it? Let me know. For your own signings. But, when did you first know you want to be a writer? That's one. You know, what basically the support for, you know, does your family support you? And, what could you tell your younger self about when you got into just a dumb? Yeah, where do you get your ideas from? That's always that's like number 3 on the list. So that should be really fun. So like, and then somebody said, well, since it opens at 10, but we have to do this panel, and we're going to be in the library. But I think we're going to be like in another room of the library for the panel, from what I understand. So we won't even be near our table. So it's like, what, if I don't have anybody with me, how am I selling books from 10 to 10:45? And basically they were like, no. Basically people will have to wait. I'm like, that's bullshit. Thankfully Shelly's coming with me tomorrow, so she can sell books if anybody shows up. But it's going to be stupid if somebody shows up, which I haven't seen in a long time because I know everybody down there. And they're going to show up and like, oh, where is he? Oh, he's in the other room answering about, you know, if you could have an actor play one of your characters or some dumb question. So I'm a little annoyed at that. And then I think at 1 o'clock, it says everybody's breaking for lunch from 1 to 2, all of the authors go into another room or another building, and we all have lunch, which I believe is pub subs, which is fine. Not sure if I'm even going to eat, but that's what we're doing. And so I'm like, so really from 11 to 1, so for 2 hours, we're selling books. Because then the library closes at 2, and the book signing ends at 2, but we're already having lunch. So my thing will be, I'll probably just go grab a water if there's anybody even still walking around looking at books, and I might be the only one selling books. So I don't have high hopes for this one. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping it's better than I think it's going to be. Would a villain use the word unbelievable? that's a good one. What was that one the guy said? Unfortunately, that was what I used. I used unfortunately, and the guy was very upset that no Mexican cartel member would say to the woman, unfortunately. I don't know why. Miss Frank says, nope, Jay made me restock and I haven't sold any since. Perfect. She sells books better than you anyway. Yes, she definitely does. I find my best ideas come while I'm manually manipulating my sphincter. He has been pooping 10 times in a row. I probably am going to end up going to the bathroom like 5 times while I'm there. You're not making me regret not signing up. It would have been fun. We would have had a good time. We would have hung out. Table didn't cost anything. Free pub sub. So I don't know. They used to do these all the time. They used to do these every year, and then they would move them at other Flagler County libraries. So they had one on Flagler Beach the year before COVID. I did not do that one because there were 2 people there that I used to be friends with that I was not friends with anymore. So then me being me, I just didn't do that one. And then COVID basically shut it all down. So now they're going to, I guess, restart this. It's always fun when I'm around, it is. We can make someone cry. That's always the goal. Hopefully I'll have somebody cry. Misery loves company. Yes. Like the Lillian Axe song. Shut up. So yeah, so that's that. So that will be my tomorrow, and then I'm going to go hang out with my son at his job for a little bit, depending on if he's tattooing anyone, because I don't want to sit and watch that crap. Unless it's some hot chick getting her boobs tattooed or something. And then probably go see my mom and go to dinner with her. Is it the same library we went to on our field trip? No, that's much different. This one's like an hour away. This is like going past St. Augustine. It's like between St. Augustine and Daytona Beach. I was thinking more like the Junkyard song. I mean, that's also a good one. Also a good one. For some reason, I thought it was a St. Augustine signing. No, it's a Palm Coast signing. I think there is a St. Augustine one coming up, but I will not be doing that one. Gonna be weird without the musical stylings of John Wayne at Althcott. I know. Hopefully, Tommy Clark will have his guitar, and I will say, "Hey, can you jump around and scream like Angry Elvis for us?" Has your son tattooed boobs? Yes, my son has told me that he has tattooed several pairs of boobs. One pair of boobs that was very, very small, like an A cup. And then he had one that was like a set of double D's. But the boyfriend was sitting right there, and it was his name. And she did not seem happy, he said, that she was getting his name, but he was paying for it on his boobs. He's also done some bunch of tramp stamps. And those are fun because for no reason really, he's like, listen, you got to take your pants off, and you can leave your underwear on, but I gotta move your underwear down. So then he basically gets a good sniff, because he's my son. He mostly does words. He's very good at lettering. And he hates when they come in and ask for flowers. He said the lamest thing you can get, the lamest thing you can get for tattoo is to get a random flower somewhere. He hates when people, and it's not even just chicks. Sometimes dudes come in and they get flowers on them. What am I doing working in education? I should have been doing tattoos, mainly in Arabic. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not my brother's keeper in Arabic. That's a good one. Freaking pervert. Cademan in the house. Started to listen to a book I haven't read in over 15 years. Very good. I know what I want to be when I grow up now. Yeah. So he enjoys it. He went to, we paid for HVAC school, and he did great. He was like tops in his class and everything. You're in Florida. I'm like, dude, everybody always needs air conditioning and stuff. And he did really well, and then he was going to go and do an apprenticeship, and then he was like, yeah, I don't want to do this. So then he worked at a car wash for a while, and then he managed the car wash for like 2 years. And while he was doing that, we didn't even know he was doing an apprenticeship at a tattoo place. That he ends up now you pay for a chair. It's like being a barber. You're basically paying the boss for the space, and then you make as much or as little money as you want. He's tattooing boobs at MondoCon, right? If you need your boobs tattooed, I would say yes, but I don't think Chuck's coming. I'm sure Chuck would like a boob tattoo. Which is funny because his girlfriend also works here. She also tattoos, and she's like, her chair is like, her space is like diagonal from his. So I always think of how funny that is when he's straddling some girl's legs and got his hand on her ass as he's doing a tattoo, a tramp stamp or something. He worked at a car wash because the song made it sound so glamorous. Exactly. And he's like, you know what? I've seen the movie. Nothing cool is happening here. So yeah, so that catches you up to date with my son and his stuff. He's doing. He loves it. Has she tattooed penises? We'll ask her next time I see her. I'll say, have you tattooed a penis? Any of those scrotum tattoos that seem so big now. I should ask her what's the craziest one she's ever done, though. For my birthday every year, he always writes a little thing, free tattoo for my dad, and I'm like, yep, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. This is a temple right here. This you can't draw graffiti on temple walls. You know what I'm saying? Also, the whole needle thing bothers me. And most people's tattoos are stupid. So my goal really is just to get this first page of this chapter 13 done. Which I just got to get down to there. I want a tattoo of the Zapruder film on my inner right thigh. I do got this, Peter Marsh. I do got this. I hope. I'm looking forward to AuthorCon next week. It's funny, John Wayne Comunale pulled out. Several other people have pulled out. I'm like, every year you get this. Every year, 1,000 people are like, I'm in. Oh, I can't get a table. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's a 400 people waiting list to get a table. And then all of a sudden people are like, a week before, people are like, every few hours, somebody's like, oh, I can't go. I love the ones that say, oh, I don't have any money. Dude, you've known about this for a year. You couldn't save up money? Did you think it was just magically going to happen? I'm glad you're not coming. Because if you're that broke, you ain't buying books anyway. My goal is to click next page when you hit it. If I get there, you know what I'm saying? I might go off on a tangent here. Did you see the I can't go, I will go. There you go. Sure. Might have to boot. Anything could happen. Exactly. Did you see where they had April Fools, where Scott Ian said he's joined AC/DC, and a billion people thought it was real, and I'm thinking, well, because that one could be true because he's in 4,000 other bands, so why couldn't Scott Ian be in AC/DC? Like, as a joke, that one made no sense. Tom says all pieces are now in place. Table runner, books, Tesla. Tom's going to be pulling up in a Tesla. Did you check and see if they have, what do you call it, charging stations? Have you asked if they have charging stations there? I think they do in the back, don't they? Yeah, but a lot of douchebags are going to be pulling up in their Teslas, though, so you might be fighting for a spot. Make sure you get there early. Find your Tesla spot right away. Yeah, it says it chooses. Yeah, it's in the back near the where all the smokers hang out. I seem to remember it's back there. Because every year we go and I'm like, this is dumb. Why do they have this? Nobody's here. But I guarantee you, this year there's going to be a crap load of douchebags. Plug it in the rear. Just bring an extension cord with you and run it to your room. I'll throw it up to you. If you're like on the third floor, I'll just throw it up to you and you just pull it in the window. we will not be getting in the Tesla. So you guys know about when you're going to be there? We probably won't be there till 6 or 7 o'clock. I would imagine. When they have it in April, you lose the ability to enjoy an impromptu fire drill in the afternoon while it's 100 degrees out. Yeah. Yeah, those are always fun. Because there's always some douchebag who's smoking in their room, and then there's always the douchebag who pulls a fire alarm. Will auto drive you to Rick's. Tesla car, get me a cheesesteak. And then we just get in the car, and then the car just drives for a cheesesteak. I'm like, dude, we're halfway to Philly. Got to be more specific. My goal is to have a cheesesteak. The thing that's going to suck is Friday. Because Friday, 4 o'clock, they're going to give the award to like Malfi or something. Hopefully Jans will pass it along to him. Somebody who's not deserving of that award will get it. And then 5 to 9 is we're selling. So that's like dinner time. You know? And hopefully we'll sell a lot. Friday nights are usually pretty good. So I'm hoping we sell a crap load of books Friday night. And so for me, the idea would be, I don't know when I'm going to eat. I would imagine Friday afternoon we'll probably go to Rick's and get a cheesesteak. And then I'll just eat that'll be my one meal then and not at night. When do we pick up our name things? I think Friday we should be able to do that. I think Thursday technically we can do load-in from like 4 to 7 or something like that, I seem to remember, unless they changed it. But I'm not going to load in on Thursday. I'm just going to leave it. But on Friday early we can set up. So. But I'm not sure when they're going to have all the other stuff. Because then you and I have name badges, but we still got to get them. We still got to pay for the ladies. So, and I mean, it'll take us all of 15 minutes. I'm going to bring one of the racks with me. And so then we can put the heist book. We'll put on that. Shelly will fill that up. Just let her do her thing. Well, so she made new signs. So $12, 3 for $30. I have an emotional support chest. Yes. Make sure nobody pets her because you're not supposed to be petting emotional support animals. I remember the one year the dude came with his emotional support cat, and he freaking had a cat with him, all drugged up, so the cat didn't go anywhere in a baby stroller. I'm like, what an awful person you are to do this to a cat in front of all these people. Why is this not charging? Oh, I'm going to tell you why it's not charging. It's not charging because it's not plugged in. You can't charge something if it's not plugged in. It's like, that should be 100%. Why is it 45? Oh, because I got the red light district going on. Let's see if I can get to this next thing. So I know Peter Marsh is waiting. He's probably busy at work right now, and he's not even paying attention. And I'm going to end up getting to the next page, and somebody else is going to get it. I guess no Nick Zinn today, though. Where are you, Peter? Where are you? Nick's in. Swoops in. Next page, Nick's in. Next page. Nice. Very nice. Hiding in the bushes. Be careful out there. The guy just sprayed. That weed spray. And it's very strong. I have all the windows open and I can smell it in the house now. So I'm probably going to die soon. I'm looking forward to when the meteor blocks out the sun on Monday, right in the middle of me doing Twitch. That should be a lot of fun. I hope everybody will join me for that. Almost like he was lying in wait, exactly, and still no Peter Marsh. Still, so Peter, you totally missed it. You blew it. You blew it. I was very excited. My wife is not very excited that Skinwalker Ranch show comes back April 23rd. She's like, no, not watching that. She's also given up on Oak Island now. The last couple weeks, she's like, I don't want to watch it. You watch it. She's like, I just don't care. She would rather watch the one about the U-boats, World War II U-boats, which I like the show. I find it fascinating. I also find it Skinwalker Ranch. That would be mind blowing. That would be too much. It's very random, Mr. Frank. Very random. Just throwing those lyrics out there. Yeah, Dragon's gonna be back. Hopefully, he has a brand new all black hat and all black outfit, and 2 day unshaved look. Good old Dragon. So I'm excited about that. The blah 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 U-boat World War II thing that actually I think it had like 8 episodes. That's pretty good. I like diving shows. I like underwater shows. I will never go underwater. I like watching the shows. There's also a chick on the boat that you see for 8 seconds total for the entire season. And she just looks super hot. And they never ever name her. They never say anything about her. All of a sudden, she's got her wetsuit on, and just she's bending over, and I'm like, oh my god, great ass on her. And then they never talk about her, nothing. It's kind of funny. Dragons and headaches and triangles and cisterns. Yep. Looking forward to another season of them doing random things. I like it though. I like it. It gives me something to watch. There was something else I was gonna watch. I was like, you know what? It's another show, like a fishing show or somebody like that. And I'm like, well, that chick is kind of hot. I'm gonna watch this, and then it's all on Disney or something. You can't watch any episode for free. It's like, yeah, no thanks. Vague post. I did make someone go in the water around 40K. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea what we're doing with this, Tom. I'm gonna be honest with you. No idea where we're going. I like it. I definitely like it. But I also have some ideas for covers. I'm doing the covers this time. I'm gonna get Jack to do the covers for me, and so I have an idea. I'm gonna throw at him and see if he can come up with 3 things. Of course, the amount will be way less than normal covers, which is good. Save us a couple bucks. And I think it will be more in line with my crime thriller covers. I like Matt's covers, but they don't really scream heist or crime thriller as much as they should, because it's his style. I get that. I have some thoughts about why that is, but I'll talk separately with you about it. Yeah. Obviously, by next uh, less than a week now, we're not going to finish this book. So we'll have many hours to just sit and bullshit about stuff. I'm not bringing my laptop with me. I'm not working at all the entire weekend. So I always set up my laptop in the room and blah blah blah, and then I never write, and then I always feel like shit. But then when I don't bring it, I'm like, you know what? I can't write anyway. So I'm taking the few days off. Obviously, next Friday I will not be doing a Positive Friday here. I'll probably do a Twitch, not a Twitch, a TikTok post or two. That'll be it. Probably just hopefully do a bunch of TikToks. Me and Tom sitting looking bored because there's no crazy Elvis person running around singing. Stuff like that. Ooh, Mayberry's in your head. Ooh, the hell am I burping up? I made shrimp quesadillas last night. They were delicious. Again, my portions are off. I made 3 giant ones with shrimp, very big jumbo shrimp, green peppers, onions, mushrooms, and cheese, and obviously the tortilla shells. But I had 3 of them left in the bag. I had like 15, 18 shrimp. It's like, I'm just going to make all of this. And it was just too much. I would have gotten away with like 2 of them. So I forced myself to eat the 3rd one. And then, surprisingly enough, I pooped all night. I took out cube steak for dinner tonight. See what my wife will whip up for us. Should be good. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Hope you guys do fun and exciting things. Watch out for earthquakes. Watch out for early eclipses. Oh, I finished watching the Nickelodeon documentary thing. Very interesting. Oh, there's Peter. Oh, if you notice, Peter, I'm already on the next page. And somebody, yeah, too late now, Peter. Next page, Peter Marsh. Next page. Nick Zinn already got it. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Had to intervene with a kid. Hope you beat the crap out of that kid. Oh, don't do that. Next time, just be like, hey, Mondo's on Twitch, so you better cut this shit out. I got bit yesterday. Ugh. My son's job is he's touching asses and boobs. Your job is you're getting bit. He's probably making more than you, knowing what teachers get paid. Ridiculous. You know what? I'm glad you're doing. You're teaching the world. That's important. I should just show the kids your Twitch room. Exactly. I'll have a conversation with them. I think they would also be entertained. They'd be like, "Look at that cool dude. Man, this dude is so hip and righteous, man. Groovy." All those other words that kids nowadays they use. They would know all those words. And they would use them in sentences and stuff. Well, or not. I don't know. Who knows? I'm going to be honest with you, I might even be just done for the day. I'm started reading the 5th book of the Andrew Main Underwater Investigation Unit series. Just came out not too long ago. Very good. I'm a big Andrew Main fan. Tom, I don't know if you've read those. Have you? I think you've read those. I got my wife turned on to him. My wife is listening to the audiobook. Maine, Mayne. Yeah, he has a... No, you did not. Mayne. He's got a bunch of... he's got a bunch of different thriller series, but my favorite is is that one, the UIU like Underground Investigation Unit series. I knew Andrew Main back when I was in the magic. Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He's a magician. He did some magician show. He really would have been, Mr. Frank. Let's be honest. His books are not about magic, though. This series, it's just about good, and it's about good stuff. So there you go. So that's what's happening. So I will likely, more than likely, not be on at all this weekend. I got that book signing tomorrow. Sunday I have nothing, and I won't want to do anything. And then did magic. Tom Duffy can do magic. My wife does not like magic. I told Tom, do not do card tricks and shit in front of my wife. She is not a fan. Like she does not like any of that stuff. It's hysterical how anti magic she is. Like she won't even play Magic the Gathering. That's how much she hates magic. It's funny. My dad would always watch those shows, and he would always tell you how they were doing it, even though it made no sense how he said they were doing it. All right, I'm out of here. I've hit my hour. I've written 500 words or so. Buy a book, get a magic trick. Have a good time at Arthcon. Don't tell me what to do, Michael Schott. Thank you. Good seeing you. Boom, not boom. Book, not boom. I hope to be on more next week. Well, we hoped you'd be on, or we're going to talk shit about you. Oh, we'll probably talk shit about you while you're on, too, to be honest with you. My girlfriend loves magic. Your girlfriend isn't real. So maybe Tom Duffy can do his thing around her and steal her from you. She'll never meet Tom. Tom would be like, and then all of a sudden, boom. She'd be like, my panties. He somehow took my panties off. All right, everybody. Have a great, great weekend. Seriously, have a great weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the depression is kicking my ass this week, but this makes it, I'm still depressed. Let's be honest. I mean, I had fun for an hour, but I'm still fucking depressed. All right, everybody. Talk to you later.